Hello everybody, Alan from Digital Life Photography here. Welcome to Singapore. We're down at Bay East Gardens today, and I've come here specifically because I wanted to get a shot that I've seen online, and it's probably one of the best views of a really famous iconic part of Singapore, which is the Singapore Bay Sands Hotel. Now, from where I am, we're just across the water, just across Marina Bay from the Sands Hotel, and as you can see, I've got this set up at the moment in a portrait format, and I'm all ready to take the panel because it's just a bit wide. I might try the wide shot so that we can get it all in one, but I kind of like the foreground that we've got here with these plants along the edge of the water. I'm here with my cousin Wai Jun. Come and say hello, Wai Jun.
Hey, hello. Hi, everyone.
Right. So let's get this all set up and get the panel. Well, if that turned any good, here it is. It's a nice cool breeze at the moment. It's what temperature would you say it was, Wai Jun, just now? About 30?
It's about 31.
31 degrees. That's quite a pleasant morning. Not quite as hot as we had in UK last week. Okay, so we got the panel across the water with the sands and the gardens by the bay. You even see the Supertrees. So we're going to carry on walking down Bay East Gardens, down to the barrage. See what we can see once we get down there. Well, continuing the tourist spots in Singapore, here I am right in front of the famous Marina Bay Sands. The hotel that comes in 3 towers with what looks like a ship on the top. And the world's highest infinity pool. The problem with that, of course, is you have to be resident in the hotel to access the infinity pool. And since it's $850 a night, I think I'd rather spend my money on something else. Anyway, we're going to spend the evening around here at Gardens by the Bay, which is quite famous for those super trees you can see in the background there. And I've just arrived, just got out of the MRT and just come into the gardens, straight into the gardens, seeing these pretty fountains, and I'm just about to cross the Dragonfly Bridge and get into the main part of the gardens itself. Well, I hope you can hear me. It sounds like they're practicing for the National Day Parade over there. We've come round to the side of Marina Bay, the opposite side from where I was yesterday morning, and you can just about see the flyer in the background there. I'm going to get a panel from here of pretty much the whole of the central business district right down into Merlion Park, and then I'm going to walk over the bridge, up the Esplanade, and get round and get a better, closer shot of the Merlion. So come with me. So this is the Helix Bridge, and it really does spiral round and round. Let's go through it. Well, we've made it across the other side of the bridge, seen a little bit of the rehearsals for the National Day Parade. Got a bit of a shot of Marina Bay Sands just there. It's very busy around Esplanade tonight. All the tourists, I expect, and that includes me. So I'm going to carry on round, head over the next bridge and into Merlion Park, and I'll see you there. Oh, I needed that. It's 31 degrees outside and 85% humidity. So I found a nice bar to have a beer in. Well, we've made it to the Jubilee Bridge, looking back to the Singapore Flyer, the Helix Bridge, Arts and Science Museum that looks like, not quite sure whether it's a lotus flower or a hand sometimes when you look at it, the Sands Hotel. Further on round where we're heading, a bumboat tour, and then the famous Merlion Fountain, and we'll be there shortly. Well, we're really in history now. We're crossing the Anderson Bridge, one of the earliest bridges that they built across here. Built by Anderson Steelworks of Glasgow, I understand. Yay! Glasgow gets everywhere. So no cattle or horses are allowed to cross this bridge, the Kavanagh Bridge. But we need to get across it if we're going to get back to the MRT. With rather a good view of the famous Fulton Hotel. Used to be the General Post Office. During colonial times that served as the British Post Office in Singapore and is now one of the most luxury hotels on the island.